Ah,
What up, baby?
can you see me?
Yeah, can you see me?
Yeah, so we're live right now. I need to get a hat for all my party people.
You have party
Wait,
people?
wait till all these people follow in, and we're gonna chat about the job market. So, what should I do? Should I do fighter, star, karma, struggle, dinosaur, shark,
Um, Karma.
karma, baby? Here we go. So this wasn't too bad, right?
No, but we need to know how to do it from the computer, especially when we have Zooms.
Oh yeah. Yep.
You got wine?
Yeah. Are you live on? So somebody's here. Welcome. Are you
Yeah.
live from your YouTube or no?
How do I know?
Let me check. So
Oh, I
what
know
is
how to check. I can go to my other profile, my Finsta. What's a
Yep.
fake YouTube account called? FooTube? YouTube.com.
Ali from corporate. Let's see.
I see that you're live. I don't think it says that I'm live.
No. It is not saying anything like that. No. Nope. It says that I'm live, but that's all right. So what is up, people?
I don't see any
So
comments. Do you?
no,
More
not yet.
people.
Not yet. It takes some time for these people to drop in. And so we're going to have some conversations about how to get a job. So as you guys know, always been preaching, it's going to get bad in probably the next 6 months. So how do you prevent that is you need to get a good job, right?
Yep.
And so what better way to have that than have an expert? So what do you see? What do you see in the job market? How do you because there's so many things going on, and I'll let you talk a little bit. So what do you think? What do you
There's only one thing going on. If you're
tell me?
trying to get a job right now, you need to focus on one thing, which is great because a lot of people are focusing on 1,000 things like networking and resumes and you need to focus on one thing right now if you are a job seeker, and that is drum roll, being able to convey that you are the solution to a company's problem. You do
How do
that
you do
with your
that?
resume. You do that in an interview. You do that through LinkedIn networking. You do that in social media posts. Talib, what's going on? Cheers,
Hi.
my friend. That's the biggest mistake I'm seeing people making that are job seekers. Oh, I should introduce myself. I'm Allie. I'm Rico's wife.
And she's a job search expert. You gave TEDx talks. You did so many different things around the US, and you gave talks at many different places on how to get hired. So we're here today to get some more insights and tell people like, yo, you need to be doing things differently today than you did 2 years.
Yep, absolutely. So here's what I have advised for people. In order to convey your value to a company, you do that first by applying to a job using your resume plus another thing. No, I don't play Fortnite. I play the corporate game, baby, and I help people get jobs. I don't have time for Fortnite.
Yeah, no time for Fortnite. We are here working, trying to get people hired. Yapping. You're
Mhm.
absolutely right. We're
All
trying
right.
to get people hired.
So here's what we're gonna do. If you want to get a job, I'm guessing that job seekers right now are frustrated as hell. They're applying to hundreds of jobs and not getting interviews. They're getting ghosted by recruiters. They're getting auto rejection emails. They're on unemployment. Maybe their unemployment's going to run out. Maybe they have to drive for Uber. Maybe they have to move back in with their parents. We're doing none of that. You need to be submitting high quality applications when you apply for jobs. And I'm teaching people exactly how to do that. One way is with a project portfolio. I just went extremely viral on TikTok, LinkedIn, and Instagram on a video about exactly how to make a project portfolio. And I love teaching people how to do that because that's how my people in my private mentorship group are getting jobs and interviews.
What's your private mentorship group?
My private mentorship group is called Career Catalyst. Tonight is the last night to lock in the $20 a month membership. That is such a low price, you guys. It's kind of insulting actually that we price it that low. I didn't want to, but the powers that be decided, you know what, let's have a new member special when we launch. So until midnight tonight, Pacific time, it is 4:30 right now. So you have exactly, I can't do math, 7 more hours ish
Yeah.
until the price jumps up to 100 a month. And you can cancel anytime. And we have a 14-day money back guarantee. So if you spend the 20 bucks tonight and you're like, this is garbage, this is trash, I'll give you your money back. It's like literally low risk. And you can literally consume all of the resources in there and then leave. I'll still give you your money back. But I know you're going to love it.
So somebody's asking, do you think DI is part of the problem? Do you think that that is part of the problem why people aren't getting jobs?
Do I think what? DEI?
Yeah, diversity, equity, and inclusion is part of the problem.
No. I think DEI is a victim mentality and I don't care to talk about DEI. Hopefully you have a diverse team because that's how problems get solved at work when you have different perspectives looking at the same problem. But anything besides that, it's about showcasing your value. I don't care what the color of your skin is. If you can show that you are the solution to a company's problem, doesn't matter where you're from.
That's what I'm seeing. I'm like, if you're gonna do it right, you got to do it right because there's like you can get these AI bots, these AI tools, and kind of just mass apply and do it. And I feel like then it's just gonna go into a trash, right? Into the trash.
Yeah, 100%.
So let's answer some comments. I got so many comments. So I don't know what that language is. One of them I cannot read. They're calling you hot. Well, that's I know, right? Just do crypto trading as a career. I don't know. I don't think you can make a living off of that. I don't think anybody can do that. Yep. And then yep. What do you think about doing tradesman as a job now? What do you think about doing the trades? People are always telling me, the corporate thing's kind of over. What about trades?
I love trades. I think trades will never go away. And those are the jobs that are not going to be replaced by AI, like construction. Um, So I think trades are a great idea. You can either be a generalist and work in corporate and sit in an office and type away all day, or you can be a tradesman and be a specialist and an expert at something. And that's job security, baby. So I love people that are in the trades.
So I think trades are great. I think tech jobs are it's like an easier way for people to kind of move into higher paying and into a career, right? And trying to making six figures plus and trying to get ahead of the rat race. And so that's kind of what you've been focusing on, right?
Absolutely.
So do you know what it would take to get into the trades? Like how would a trade if you want to get into the trades, would you apply a different strategy than getting into tech jobs?
Yeah, I would think that getting into a job where it's a tradesman type of job, I would think that networking is key because if you are a plumber, chances are you know a lot of other plumbers. And if there's a job and they need plumbers, you're going to go to your friends that are plumbers and you're going to say, yo, I got a job for you. So, yeah, I definitely think so.
Okay, so it's kind of networking, right? So it's really interesting because there's so many people say that they mask, they rage apply, they do all these crazy things trying to get results. And you've been telling me that, Emma and everybody got 4 job offers at the same time at tech companies, at engineering roles. What is so hard to do? So tell me how she did that.
First of all, I don't think it's hard to do. Getting a job right now is not hard to do. People are just going about it the wrong way. A college degree used to basically guarantee you a job. And then a good resume used to basically guarantee you an interview. Neither of those are true anymore. And I don't think it's tough to get a job right now. I think people are underestimating what it takes to get a job, and you have to put in a little bit more effort, like sending Loom videos to introduce yourself to recruiters. and networking with your peers and asking if they know of any open positions that you're qualified for, having a killer resume, and being able to stand out in an interview and do special things that wow recruiters. I don't think it's hard to get a job. I think people are just doing the wrong things. And I am trying to teach people exactly what to do in order to stand out and get interviews and job offers.
So you also have like a classroom, right? In your community. Can you show that? There's like
Yeah.
so many tools, and you even have like network templates, right? It's almost like
Oh yeah, I make it so easy
everything.
for people.
It's like the majority of the work's actually already done, besides like sending out the
Yeah.
resume.
Here's the perfect person. I'll show the classroom in a second to show all the resources that you get access to when you join, like immediately on demand when you join. But I'm going to describe the perfect person that joins the community. You are ambitious. You are 10 out of 10 motivated to get a job. You're super frustrated and you would literally do anything that an expert told you to do because they know that it works and you're willing to try things you haven't tried before. That is me, the expert, and that is you, the frustrated job seeker. We are a match made in heaven, and I am ready to help you get a job. Now, I'm going to show you the classroom. Basically, what we're looking at here is a list of on-demand resources. And these aren't courses that you are going to have to pay for when you get inside. These are just videos that I've made. So if you like seeing me talk on video right now, if you think that I'm saying some good stuff, you're going to love the community because there's a lot of videos in here that I've made, and they're just tutorials about how to use Canva, how to create a personal brand for yourself to post on LinkedIn. I'll turn my camera around. All right. So can you see this?
Yeah.
So this is our growing list of resources. We've got mindset shifts you need to make in order to reach your full potential. A lot of people are thinking about it the wrong way. We also have Zoom guest speakers do live Q&As every Thursday. And if you can't attend them, we have one tomorrow. If you can't attend them, all the live recordings are in here. You and I are masters at social media. Between the two of us,
Yep.
we have almost 1 million followers on 7 different
Yeah.
platforms. So if you want to grow your personal brand or start a podcast, this is where it's at. How to land a TEDx talk. I gave a TEDx talk. How to accelerate your job search. I'm going to just click on one of these and show you exactly what's in here. It's a bunch of stuff. So we've got tutorials on how to make a resume. Check out this template for resumes. How to use AI to write a cover letter. How to apply for a job the right way, how to identify a scam job posting, how to make a LinkedIn profile the right way, how to network, how to make a project portfolio. Maybe you guys have seen my video that's gotten over 500,000 views on this. How to interview, how to get a job offer, how to negotiate it. So there's a lot of stuff in here. We've got resume stuff, how to do LinkedIn, how to network. So the list goes on and on and on. And you get access to all that once you join. And tonight, before midnight tonight is the last time that people are getting the $20 a month membership, lifetime membership. You can cancel whenever you want, but tomorrow it jumps up to $100 a month. And if you want to access the link to this to join, it is in Rico's About section, right, of your YouTube channel.
Yeah. And the lead, this is not another course. I'm sorry, this is not
No, it's not a
another
course.
course. It has nothing to do with a course. It's basically templates that we've made that are proven. And yeah, if you can find me any investment like this for that much money where I give you all these templates, I'd sign up.
Yeah, let me show you one more thing. Once you join, I will DM you personally. This is Denise. So Denise joined July 9th. And I messaged her immediately and I was like, send me a resume. She sent me her resume. I gave her a video on exactly how she needed to improve her resume. I have also prepped her with interviews. She has some interviews coming up. These are all the messages, the private messages that I've done with Denise. And I will have a private conversation with you about exactly where you're getting stuck, what you need help with, and how I can support you. And whether it's a resource or interview prep or resume review, or just to help you build your confidence because you're a frustrated job seeker and you feel unemployable, which is not true. You deserve a great job and I can help you get there. I DM people precisely when they join, and it's really me in there. It's not like a virtual assistant or anything. So yeah, click the link in Rico's About section on his YouTube channel to join tonight to get the $20 a month special.
So Faisal said, "Will you give us high-paying jobs if I pay $20 a month?" It doesn't work like that. I'll give you all the tools and resources and networking opportunities with the templates to apply, and then you apply those strategies, and then you get your own job. If you don't get a job, will you get our money back? It's $20. It's $20. Tell me anywhere.
Wait, so we have a 14-day money back guarantee. If you join,
Yeah.
you can chat with me for 13 and a half days. You can look at all the resources, and then you could message me and go, I want my money back. And I'd give you your money back. But I know you'll stay because you'll see very quickly that I'm showing you exactly how to get a job, and you're going to want to stay so that you get a high paying job.
Yep. If it doesn't, so where are you from, Faisal? Where are you located? Yeah.
Oh, I think
Awesome.
I'm a
Yeah.
goddess.
Yeah.
Aw,
I know. It's
this
like,
is
yeah, we can.
sweet.
So yeah, so for an amount of value you get, and I'm like not a fan of courses, but this is not a course. This is like
Yeah.
a mentorship with templates and actual strategies where you can actually and you can go into the about section and kind of see a bunch of tools.
Yeah, let me actually show you guys. So if you go to Rico's About section and you click
Show
the
it.
link to join, this is what happens when you click that link. You get taken to a page where you can see a video that I've made that shows exactly what's in the community. We have 69 members. Shout out 69. And here's a video I made about what you get when you join the community. Here is some information on exactly what resources you get access to immediately. We also have guest speakers every Thursday, and this video is a highlight reel of some of the guest speakers we've had. So here's Tony. We've also had Cindy and Ellie, which are other career coaches that are friends of mine. We've also had Daniel Botero, who is my business coach. We've had lots of people. And then here's our list of resources in here. And this tells you a little bit more about what you get. But if you want to join, click the link in Rico's About section so you can learn a little bit more about it.
So I'm unemployed since October of 2023. You should try it. Listen, try it for 14 days. If you can't do it, I will make sure you get your refund back. If you're not satisfied with it, you can DM me and I will make sure to give you your money back.
Yeah.
So there's really no it's really like a not blamer.
No
It's on
risk.
life. Yeah, so hey, the job market's and life support. I've seen that, but when you go through the classroom and you kind of do the right things and apply the right strategies, it helps you a lot. I'll bet you'll see improvements in days, not weeks. Because if you're doing the same thing over and over, that's insanity.
Yeah. So I want to show people my project portfolio also. If you're not getting a
Let's see it.
job and you're
Let's see it.
applying with just your resume and you're not hearing back, it's because you're not showing them that you're the right person for the job. You're telling them with your resume that's not powerful enough. You need to show them. Showing is more powerful than telling. So this is my project portfolio. If you join, I will help you make one of these in Canva for free. So project portfolio. The first page of my portfolio, whenever I apply to a job, I put their logo right here and the title, and I say why I'm a great fit for this role. This is written by AI. It's literally not that much work. Here's the contents of my project portfolio. Here's the first page. Here's the second page. This is a picture of me at work a couple jobs ago. We've also got another project I did and another company I worked at, and then my when I was in grad school, some of the work I did. But I will teach you how to make a project portfolio just like that. That's how people are getting jobs. That's partly how people are getting jobs.
Yeah. Yeah. Pretty crazy stuff. So it's like, yeah, and we've seen huge transformation in a bunch of people, right?
Also, for those of you asking if I have a man, he's right here. This is my husband. I love you, honey.
Thanks. And thanks. Yeah. Lee. Seems like you jealous. So yeah, no, I just think that, like with the right tools, it's still doable to get a job. I don't think you need to struggle since, October, especially in
Yeah.
finance, tech jobs. There's a certain way how people like to be approached now. So It depends on the market. Yeah. What? Look at that. Double double proof. So depends on the market cities you're paying 30 for workers. Yeah. So there's so many different things that you need to look out for when applying, and it's crazy. If you can kind of avoid these little pitfalls, you can you can decrease your time spent searching by months, because you don't want to do that. I recently did a boot camp in cybersecurity to change career, but so far that also I heard that cybersecurity, you shouldn't have a problem getting hired anywhere. I'm semi-retired, paid off age, can be done. Yeah, looks good. Some may need to refill, unfortunately. Yeah, reskill, golden medal bars. Yeah, but how are you gonna, you still need a job to buy these medal and gold bars, or you're gonna go mine them in Alaska in the Yukon. But how are you gonna do that? Are you gonna go mine? Mining equipment's expensive. You need even those people need a job. So
Are you talking about
yeah,
Gold Diggers, the show Gold Diggers?
no gold. Somebody said gold bars, buy gold bars, but you need a job. Not true. In cybersecurity, you're looking for 3 to 5 years. So if you did the career change, Ali, what would you say? So somebody said they're looking for career change.
All right, so Faisal, I see you're interested in working in cybersecurity and they require 3 to 10 years of experience. I think that's garbage. And I think that if you can prove to them that you can do the job, they'll throw that experience requirement right out the window. So, how can you gain experience from home? Or how can you prove to them you can do the job? Well, you can use AI. And this is part of exactly what I teach in Career Catalyst. So people can actually get experience at home by doing case studies, at home projects. So, what I would do if I were you is I would type into ChatGPT, give me a case study for cybersecurity that I can use to analyze and make a portfolio on, or a couple PowerPoint slides that I can attach with my resume to a job application. And um, it'll tell you exactly, like, here's a case from 1980, a cybersecurity breach, and here's what you need to know about it. And I would use AI to kind of make a case study at home, and you could make a couple slides on what you learned and how you're working on gaining experience in cybersecurity at home in your free time because you're passionate about it. And I would attach that along with your resume to every job application. So, Faisal, there's really no excuse for you not to have a job.
Yeah, that's what I'm kind of seeing, and I'm like, there's always, I feel like with the right tools, you can always kind of be, rising to the top when you do it the right way. I didn't believe that, but now I kind of start seeing the proof.
Yeah.
I went to college and I'm a high school dropout. Should I write a book? Sure, write a book. What do you,
Use ChatGPT to write it for you.
I need to work. I invest. Become a technician at. Yeah, that's pretty sweet. Pretty sweet. Can be done. Anything can be done if you set your mind to it, besides you actually growing wings and flying. And even that at one point might be done. No post-secondary education. Yeah. But then you at the time you put in the work. And it's the same with job searching. You just got to put in the time, you've got to put in the work, and you need to get somebody the know-how, and then it just goes way, way easier.
So, Faisal, you are applying and getting an auto-generated email rejecting you because you're not networking with people at that company. So, if you join my Career Catalyst group and spend the $20, you get access to a networking script document that's like 8 pages long, and it has a ton of scripts on exactly what to say to a recruiter to introduce yourself and ask for an interview, and tell them that you've applied, why you're qualified for the role, and that you can make yourself available for an introductory call if they're interested. That's how I got my last job.
Sonny also here. She's saying hi.
What's up, Sanielle?
She's also in the community.
Mhm.
Yeah. So jobs don't appreciate people today. It depends what kind of jobs you do. Why so many ladies are doing OnlyFans? Is that a question or a statement? Plus, don't forget automation. Automation is great, but you can't it still needs inputs and output. And you can use automation also to your advantage and apply to a bunch of different jobs, right? Yeah. Yeah. Plus, don't forget, take off 2030s. Yeah. That's kind of life, You do things and then you learn and you do better, right? So what else do you want to add to the community?
Um, I would say the community is not for everybody. I would say that it's only for ambitious people who are willing to take my advice and do exactly what I advise them to do because it's working for everybody inside. And if you are totally fine applying to hundreds of jobs in the hopes that you get an interview, please don't join. But if you are 10 out of 10 motivated and wanting to land a job as soon as possible, this is the right place for you. But that's not everybody. Some people are just wanting to go on LinkedIn and click easy apply, and they're okay getting these auto rejection emails because they feel like they're looking for jobs every day. If that's you, don't bother joining. Sanielle can speak to this also. She's on this live and she joined. She
You're going
joined.
on
I messaged her right away about how to prep for an interview. She got an interview. She redid her resume. I mean, if you're willing to put in the work, this is a place for you, but it's not for lazy people. Promise you.
and
Ryan Gomez just joined.
and Sanielle said, "I'm slowly getting better on LinkedIn." I bet. You know, it's amazing because I'm gonna do the marketing one coming up. What are your thoughts on
Tomorrow.
the market? Is it temporary? Yeah, I'm doing the Q&A, the live Q&A on Zoom tomorrow. What are your thoughts on the tough job market? Is it temporary? What do you think, job expert?
Um, I think the market right now is saturated with a bunch of highly qualified, intelligent individuals who have just gotten laid off, and you need to stand out among them by doing a little extra. I'll show you guys something extra that I have done in the past. So I used to be a biomedical engineer. That's what my degrees are in, my master's degree. And if you guys know what a stent is, it's this. It opens up your artery if you have a heart attack or a stroke when you have a clogged artery. I made a pair of earrings out of stents, and I used to wear these to my interviews. And the interviewer would say, "Oh my God, is that a stent?" And I'd go, "Yeah." And we'd talk about it for a little bit. I'd tell them exactly like how it was made, who made it, where I got it, what the material is. And they thought it was so creative that I made earrings out of a medical device. That is one example of how I've learned to stand out as a job seeker. And that's exactly what I'm teaching people how to do right now. Because when you apply for a job and there's 200 other applicants, if you apply with just a resume, even if you apply with a resume and a cover letter, it ain't enough. You need to go above and beyond so that they go, wow, that person, we want to meet them, we want to interview them. That's a Loom video. That's a project portfolio. That's a marketing proposal. That's what I teach in the community. How to stand out so that you get the interview.
Can you speak a little Spanish? Somebody keeps saying Spanish, Spanish, Spanish.
Sí, ¿qué quiero? Me dices. Rico y yo fui a Puerto Vallarta 2 semanas pasado con mi papá y yo aprendió español en el colegio con mi hermana y ella y yo habla en el teléfono en español cada día.
Yeah, San Francisco's
Can you
closing
say
store.
can you say some stuff in Swiss German?
Ja, sicher. Ich kann viele Sachen sagen. Was auch immer. So, San Francisco closing stores due to increased robberies. Yes. Yeah. It's robberies, it's unwise investments, it's, yeah, I never went to college. What a world. You don't have to go to college. If you have a bunch of skills, you don't need to go to college. And then Sanielle said, being picky is the best method when looking for jobs. If you can network the right way and you're starting to increase your marketing in, because I feel like there's I just thought about this today. There's everybody kind of knows that one person at the office where it's like, oh my gosh, I don't want to work with him. He's just not, he's not good. It's not good to work with. And he has that reputation. That's his marketing, right? He's angry, he's mean, he's introverted, awkward to work with. That is the marketing. That is his marketing. And when you do that, you can do that with the job market, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. People are willing with roommates now. Yeah, people are. Yeah, that's why if you don't want to get a roommate, you need to get a high paying job so you don't live with roommates. Money, that's my Spanish. Yeah. Tremendous Espanol. Yep. That's my nephew. He hates it. Good Spanish. Yeah. Yeah. We know a lot of languages. So yeah, this is just some pretty cool stuff. When you think about all these people that are actually struggling and the amount of change we actually brought, I think that's really, really cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I want to read some wins from the community because we've actually let me bring this up. So we've actually had a lot of people get jobs that are in the community. And Rico, can you send me that WhatsApp message that I sent you? I wonder if I could access it here actually.
Yeah.
Um
You want me to email?
no, WhatsApp.
What's up? Okay. Just did.
Danielle, you're in there too. Get ready to get mentioned.
Yeah.
Okay. So here's some of the wins from people that have joined the community recently. So Joe has gotten a job with Boston Scientific with a 20% pay raise. Think about what that would mean for your life if you got thousands more every month in your paycheck. Emma, a member of our community, got 4 job offers. I've never heard of that happening. I've heard of 2 at the same time. She got 4 job offers. 3 of them weren't a good fit for her. One of them was. She accepted that one and she starts her new role on Tuesday. Very excited for Emma. Sanielle got an interview. Super excited. I helped prep her for it. Deanna has been wowing recruiters with Loom thank you videos, and she just had her final interview. We're about to hear back whether she got the job. Erin has optimized her LinkedIn profile. I have a lot of stuff on LinkedIn in there. You guys, I am a top LinkedIn interview prep voice, and LinkedIn considers me a thought leader. I'm a 3-time LinkedIn learning instructor. I know I'm talking about with LinkedIn. Chris has a second interview on Monday. I've been helping him prep for that. And then Marina has 2 interviews this week for sales development representative roles, entry level. So people are getting interviews inside the community. They are getting job offers. They are getting major pay increases. It's really powerful stuff. And again, for anybody that's just joined, we have a 14-day money back guarantee. If you join and you're like, this wasn't it. But tonight is the last night that you can get inside the community for $20 a month. Tomorrow we raise the price to $100 a month. But if you already joined, you are locked in to $20 a month.
Yep. My LinkedIn profile is getting a lot of opportunity lately too. Yeah, see, that's how it works. And top, whatever that is until WW3. I'm glad I made your day. That's always something positive. And yeah, I think it's good. And then Hunmax says, enjoy listening to some wisdom. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. If we can just impact a few, I know some people are like funny because they still have a job or they don't think it's valuable. But hey, it's all right. See you, I think. Doesn't even look at link. Yeah, LinkedIn doesn't, you know, when you're the CEO, there's not a lot of reasons to be on LinkedIn unless you want to at not be in your industry at one point and then redo it. So it's like when you're that high and you've been in the work game for 40, 50 years, there's not a whole lot of need for it, I would say. Would you agree with that or no? When you're
What
at the
about
end of the
what
year.
about catching up with people in your industry?
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, no, there's
What
still
about what
need
about
for it.
what about LinkedIn learning courses?
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, no. I think there's still, I mean, when you're in your 60s and you're about to drop out, I don't think I kind of would let it like phase out. Like when you're about to retire, a lot of boomers, CEOs, I think like the age is like almost above 60. I need to get more comfortable with posting on LinkedIn. Yeah, Yeah, you should, and start, spreading positivity. Looking forward to Gold Bar video from you. Yeah, that's gonna happen. I'll probably record that today, and then you can see it
So,
tomorrow.
um, Sani, so I think you joined after we started the LinkedIn pod, but in our community, so if you decide to make a LinkedIn post, take the link to that post and you post it in school, we will all like and comment. So you'll get at least 5 likes and comments from everybody in that LinkedIn pod, and you have to do the same for them. But if anybody here is scared of posting on LinkedIn because they're like, who's gonna see it? Who's gonna like it? I'll like it.
So how many jobs have y'all hopped? How many jobs have you hopped? Like, what do you think?
What's the definition of hopped?
Yeah, you gotta say like definition of hop.
I've
Yeah,
had probably, let's see, Medion, Outset, Waco, Intuitive, Solaris, Agilent, Higher Horizon. I've had 9 jobs in 15 years, if that gives you an idea.
every 2 years,
Mhm.
2 to 3 years.
Less.
Yeah, not bad. Just sharing real life experience. No, that's good. Interactions. Donnie, yeah, you should definitely do it. I think only like it takes courage to put yourself out. A lot of people don't, if you're not a content creator, it takes a lot of courage to put yourself out there. And when you put your face out there and actually like post out there, it takes a huge amount of courage. And it's a lot of people that aren't, that don't have a profile picture that are, like funny something 96, dash 45 max. Those are people that are not, they're hiding behind their anonymity, right?
Yep,
And so,
absolutely. I'd say that Sani is the most courageous in this live right now because she has her actual picture. Everybody else talking shit that's hiding behind an anonymous profile. Nah. Also, you're saying job hopping has its benefits. You're absolutely right. The easiest way to get a raise is to go to another company.
yep, yep, and get a pay increase. You just got to start somewhere. Yeah, can you answer Lee's question?
Have I ever had an interviewer ask why I change roles often? Yes, I have asked them that. And it's because I outgrow them so fast because I'm so ambitious and motivated. And I'm hoping to stay at your company for a long time. Let me ask you this. What's your onboarding process like? And what sort of mentorship or support can you offer so that I continue to be growing and challenged? That's how I would answer that question.
So C Alpha says I have a lot to share. Just hit YouTube. Follow us on LinkedIn. Start interacting with us on LinkedIn. It's Rico Eggenberger and Ali from corporate, and Allison Peck. And if you go to the link in the bio, you can actually follow us both or connect with us. You connect with us and say, hey, um, yeah. And you better post that tomorrow that I did the gold bar video. So gotta do some research before we're gonna go do that.
What
About
if
the
a job
test.
screws you over? I would suggest not having a victim mentality and moving on.
So Mon Max, I'm about to pass 50. Does it get much harder to change jobs if I'm not a doctor? What do you think?
Yes, you and I just, I think you made a YouTube video recently actually that said if you are over 50, it's taking on average 6 to 12 months to get a new job because they have to pay you more. The interview process for more senior employees takes longer, and they're worried you're going to retire soon.
Yeah. And then Sonny said, perfect response. I'm going to use that next time. Yeah, perfect response. Yeah. It's all about, networking, getting to know people. And I did not believe at that when I, growing up in Switzerland, then I came to the United States and I did not believe in that. And Ellie can attest to that. But now I'm starting to see like, hey, this is actually how you build rapport. They're gonna because you get DMs like, "Hey, do you want to apply for this program management job? Hey, do you want to do this? Hey, do you want to do that?" I get emails now about people. Hey, do you want to, promote this? Hey, do you want to do this? Hey, do you want to do that? And it's all, you can pick the opportunities. I'm 40. I could hide in a week. I told them no, but then it was nice for them to offer. That's good. Then you have skills. When you have skills and you're, putting yourself out there, most of the time, good stuff will come to you. CDL. Great job for older workers. Yes, truckers are the backbone of the economy. So What else do you got, Allie?
I have a question. What are we doing for dinner?
I don't know, but I got another. Ruchi has something. As I'm looking for a new job, can you please suggest where to look for volunteer opportunities for product owner, scrum master roles? Why do you want to do volunteering? I don't think you should volunteer. I think you should get a paid one. Why do you want to do volunteer?
Because he wants to not have a gap in his resume and have something on his resume showing that he's doing something related to his field right now while he's job searching.
Um, there's way better ways to do that. So what do you think? What would you recommend?
Join the community and get a job immediately so you don't have to volunteer. Nobody should be doing unpaid work.
Yeah. What about the scenario when you get fired and a lot of time has gone by? You get asked why have a gap in your employment. What do you say if somebody says, I have a gap in my employment?
Um, if somebody asks you, why do you have a gap in your employment? Give them a reason why you left your last role, whether you got laid off or whether you decided to quit for other reasons, and say, during my time off, I have been honing on my skills and sharpening my skills that are required for this job, and I'd love to tell you why I'm a perfect candidate for the role.
Yeah. And people say work for money. You should not be volunteering. You should definitely join the community. It's $20 gonna go up tomorrow. So if you wanna not do it, certain context, you're right. Yeah. It's harder when you especially when you're 50. Yep. Mentioning about toxic workplace you worked for an interview can be challenging at times. Yeah. Yeah, identifying toxic work cultures in interviews is pretty hard, right? Can be
Yep.
that's like I'm thinking right now, what do you say? What
What
do
do you say
you
about what?
like if to identify a toxic work environment when you're interviewing, how would you identify that people left because it's so toxic?
You don't say that. You say, although I've loved my last role, I outgrew it and I'm ready to grow in a different department. And that's why I'm so excited to be interviewing with you today. Let me ask you a question and then switch it up. So if an interviewer ever asks you a question you're uncomfortable answering, give them a real short, generic, vague answer and then say, I have a question for you actually. What's your favorite thing about working here? And then just change the topic. Take control of the conversation.
Sweet. I actually like that a lot.
Thanks.
Yeah, start a business. Oh my gosh, start a business. I'm gonna mention that in my video tonight. But I think, Ali, I think the time has come. We're hitting the 45-minute mark. I appreciate you guys. You know where to find us. Please follow, like, and I appreciate you guys like always. Oh, look at that, Lisa. Okay, she's the real deal. Yeah. Yeah, she is. Yeah, she is. So just trying to get the word out. See how people for a job, especially this economy. Yeah. So yeah, I think this is done. We're gonna end the live. You guys can see the recording afterwards. If you have any questions, shoot me an email in the about section, or join her community. And this is it. I really appreciate you guys. And yeah, and watch the video coming out tomorrow. And Sonny, see you in the community, and I will engage with your post coming out. Cheers, everybody.